And some of you are going to take this the wrong way, because if you said the same to me, I'll be like, fuck you. I'll be like, no. Chasing your dreams, yeah, this is for the non-believers and the believers. Chasing your dreams is the form of existence. I wish I could say a form of existence, because there's other things I can say, but I want to be a bit more like impactful. I want to say chasing your dreams, or like a better way of life, which sometimes involve your imagination, which could be a class as a dream, is the form of existence. Yeah, it's just what you're chasing your dreams for is the wrong thing. So I'm not, like I said, I haven't come here to say don't let your dreams involve money because you think about money, because I feel the same. If you were to tell me do your dream just for your dream, which somehow I do quite, it benefits me more like in a therapeutical way, my crafts and my dreams, but I still have been programmed wrong. So I'm still to tell you I've been programmed wrong. Fuck you, you're talking nonsense. Like, so you got your opposition got your money, you're gonna tell me not to do the same. I'm thinking we're fighting. Like, not to be rude, I'm not saying I'm hard like that. I'm just saying, like, you got your millions and now you're trying to tell me to chill. So I'm gonna say the same thing as a broke person, individual talking to. Maybe some of you are broke or you ain't got as much money as you want. You have to change the way your dreams, what your dreams are for, the format of, like, that can still be your same dream, but if it's just for money, it might not be your actual dream. Because the reason why dreams are the form of existence, because for me to be a better human, if it involves, like I said, for some people this does not include you, but for nearly, I'll say almost 100% of the population, but we all run different. It's just what I like to think. But anyway, my dreams is making me a stronger human, better human, even when I'm about to die. Yeah, literally, because I'm gonna eat better, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna get stronger mentally, physically. Like I said, like other people said, I might be lying to myself and I might not be smart or wise or stronger. I might just feel that I am, but even the feeling's great. Yeah, that's not me saying I'm a happy person, and it's not me that agrees with depression is because of other things. No, depression, a lot of depression, people think depression is because you don't get what you want, life ain't perfect. No, depression for me is watching my friends and family die. Depression for me is when I'm actually physically and mentally ill and I'm acting like I'm okay. That's fucking depression. So if that's what you think depression is, and you think, oh yeah, pain's more of a mental barrier, of course it is. But when pain gets to the point where it's hard to block that mental barrier, you are depressed, you are in pain. You can be happy 90% of the time, 95, 99%. You still will have 1% depression because your diet's good, your exercise is great. Do you get what I'm saying? So my dreams is like, once you break your dreams, because the government has told you, because there's money price on it, you're not going to reach it, they've broke your character. So I'm not saying dreams are like the form of existence for you to reach your goal, your desires, and be, oh, look at me, I'm such a great human. No, it's because you will allow yourself to get broken by the government. Yeah? If you don't, as long as your dreams are for the right reasons and you want to benefit your life, your family's life, and exclude money, you just want to benefit you on maybe on a worldly level, it doesn't have to be money, or in a self level, then your dreams are for the right reasons. Do not change from that unless it's self-destructing you or others. Yeah, because sometimes your dreams are not what's self-destructing you, it's just it's too almost, for some of you, I don't want to be rude, like, I don't mean it's too late, like your life's over. I mean, your bad habits have formed for so long, your dream's the only thing keeping you here. Or some of you, it's a false sense of desires and dreams. Yeah. Now I know that sounds sad. That is sad. Let's be real. Why can't we be in touch with real emotions? Like, oh, we're not allowed to say nothing sad no more. Ooh, someone's gonna come and fucking shoot us in the foot for that as well, and say you can't be sad. There's this happening in the world. No, the fact that you don't want to be here, some of you, is sad. I get the same thoughts. I'm sure many of us who act tougher than sometimes how we really feel the same. Doesn't make you any less of a human. Doesn't make you a weaker human. Maybe blocking it out will lead you to self-destruction. Then you're a weaker human because you allowed the government, some of you, like I said, for some of our dreams, it's the government's decides the position we're in because of the government. So I'm not saying not all of us want money to be rich and be a mogul and a business entrepreneur. Some of you just want enough money to eat and live. But that's a piece of paper that the government made. They broke your character because of your dream. Even if you just dream to eat 10 pieces of fruit and veg a day and pay your rent, pay your bills, that's just life. I get that's life, but it's also a dream in this day and age, unfortunately. So if you break because of that, you're letting the government break your character. That's not to sit here and whip you, beat you while you're down. I don't mean it that way. I just mean, fuck that. Or you're gonna let the government beat your character. So you need to change what your dream's for. If your dream's good and it's not self-destructing, like I just said previously, your family, yourself, your friends, family, and yourself, you think you're self-destructing because you might be ill right now, you might be mentally feeling depressed, you might want to kill yourself. Yeah, that might not be because of your dream. Your dream might be leading you to the wrong places, but it's up to you to redirect your dream to another place. That doesn't mean you're going to be happy or sad, that your emotions are not going to change, but you're allowing yourself to be broken because of the government's statistical bullshit. Yeah, that's not fair on you. So because you're broke, yeah, being broke, it's whether you work and strive. This is what everyone keeps telling us. We can't change the fairness of that, but letting your character be broken, your dreams, your imagination, like, I'm not saying sit and bullshit yourself. I don't mean like imagination is not always bullshit. Imagination is to get you onto greater things. This is why we have thoughts. Imagination is to get you in touch with your real feelings. Some of your imaginations are just memories of things you have lived and haven't yet lived, or maybe your ancestors have lived. So it's not, some imaginations may be made up, but some of them are not. So when I say imagination, don't think, oh, that's bullshit, bro, that's made up, that's daydreaming. No. Sometimes daydreaming is more factual than existence itself. Yeah? But I've been a procrastinator heavily in the past, so don't quote me on that, yeah, but that's just how I feel. But I feel that's true as well for even people that do not procrastinate and don't want to daydream or don't want to admit they daydream. Yeah, I'm saying it's not fair. Like, being broke is not fair, but for some of us, we'll get over it. Some of us, we don't. Yeah, it's easy to say it like that. I'm not meaning it, but I'm saying, but to let the government break your character, you could say the same thing, but the reason why I'm saying it like this, I'm not being harsh on people who want to give up because of money. I'm just saying, or because their dreams are like, what they're doing their dreams for is maybe unethical or wrong, or not. They don't see the light fully yet on why they're going down more evil paths. Yeah, I'm just saying the reason why I can diffuse the two, because the money is a piece of paper that was written on, probably by a dickhead. Yeah, but your character was what your mum and your dad and the mother nature, the earth, the soil, gave to you. The government couldn't give you that, but they could reshape it. So if you break and they reshape you in the wrong way to what Mother Nature has, you're toxic. So that's not fair. I can say that's not fair. People say, but some harsh people say, well, you're broke and your character's broken. That's life. Get over it. No, you're broke. I'll say get over it, but I don't mean that personally. But I'm just saying I'm diffusing the two now. It's very different from having your character broken. Because your character broken, your character technically cannot be broken because you came from the soil, from Mother Nature. Unless you got too much toxicity and you have to remove it. That's not me saying you're not going to still get ill and die and be depressed, and you might still kill yourself. Not that I want you to. You might still want to kill yourself, but some people probably still have this healthy life and they kill themselves because they'll let the government break and reshape the character. And if not, let's not put it as the example of, because then you're going to say, some of you are going to automatically try and say, oh, so people don't have other issues. Cool. Why did your friend die? Why did your friend get stabbed or shot on the streets? Why did the police brutally beat your friend to the inch of their life? Because the government broke their character. Or broke them. If they couldn't break their character, they physically fucking touched them. Because they say, and you'll be like, well, my friend shot my friend the other day. Or someone I know shot my friend the other day because he was jealous. Yeah, because the government broke his character. So if it wasn't the government's hands, it was the government's doings. Am I right or wrong? So that's not me saying all of us are strong enough to not let it happen. If I saw, because I haven't seen 20 of my mates die, or 20 people I fucking even know die, maybe from natural causes, yeah, but, and people like in my ancestral line, but that's not like people I'm personally talking to every day. If I saw that, I probably would. I couldn't tell you not to let the government break your character. So it's rich coming from me, innit? But some of you haven't seen 20 of your friends die, so stop bullshitting yourself. You do have issues, but they're not as big as you think, because you just want the money and the check. And even some people that have had 20 friends die, they're like, there's nothing left to live for. I just need to get the money to maybe one day change my whole community, or just stun on everyone. I'm not saying that's a right or wrong thing to go about, but that's still just for the money. And it's not diffusing your character from that, in that instance, or sometimes their whole life. So yeah, you have had pain and real big trauma, but that's not an excuse. And like I said, it's rich coming from me, because I can't sit here and tell you the same thing. If 20 of my friends got killed, how the fuck would I be feeling? In some cases, it's more than that. I wouldn't even want a character. I wouldn't even want a good character, if that. And I wouldn't even care what my feelings and actions done. Just like when we're young, I didn't fucking care what my feelings and actions done. I'm just keeping it real. But for me, because I know everyone's different, but now let me just talk about me. For me to let the government win on my character, because I strongly don't like them. They can do all these things pretending they care, and we might have privileges, especially in the UK, like shelter, for walls and shelter, which obviously is still from paying bills, but it's still from the council, so it's cheaper. So I'm still getting a privilege from them, but still, I don't care. That will never put a wall over my eyes. Because if community was right, 100% right, and I'm not saying that there's not a good community around here, I'm not for 1 minute, but I'm saying if community was 100% right everywhere in the UK or everywhere in the world, it wouldn't matter if I became homeless. I have a fear of being broken homeless one day, because I know the community is not 100% right. If the community was fine because the government didn't break their characters, I'll be like, fuck your council house. Even then, I could still say it now, but it just means that I'll be in some tough shit, like many people are. But like I said, because of me, I can't win or lose against the government. It's either win or die. There's not win or lose. It's win or die with the government. So you can't break my character. And that's not me saying I'm going to pretend everything's all right when it's not. No, I just mean I'm going to keep striving. I don't even know what I'm striving for at this point. Because I used to want to get rich to stunt on people. Now I want to get rich to help. And still have my desires. Not because I want to stunt on other people and show them this is how it's done. Here's motivation. No. I just want to do me and have fun. But that's not going to come until I've helped people nowadays. Before, my desires were first, but nowadays they're going to have to come after. If not, it's win or die, like I said. But that's just me. I can't expect everyone to say it's that easy. Some people say I had worse issues than you. Okay, like, well done. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're playing a comparison game. I don't care about the comparison game, because I don't even want to sit here and list my issues like that. More time when I tell people my issues, because I think they might have cared, like, it's not because I want them to say, oh, I had this tough life. I just want you to relate. Maybe you had something similar, or worse, or less worse, but it's still you're like, okay, I can relate with that. It's not because, oh, look at me, I had this hard. It's like, I'm just saying I'm going through tough times right now. Can you relate? Don't comparison it. Yeah, you can still tell me your issues. I'm not going to say it's a comparison thing because you told me your issues, but it's the ones that have the mentality like, you ain't been through worse than me. That's comparison. It's not, if I sit here and say, people in my family are ill, some days I feel at my lowest, and I keep going for, I don't even know where I'm going. You can say the same or worse to me, but it's the people like, oh, you ain't been through shit. Because you can sit here and say this all happily. No, the difference is that I'm nearly 30. I'm supposed to be giving you a mature aspect of life. Not saying I'm right, you're wrong, but some people want you to, especially some of the younger ones, not just young ones, the adults too, because they're in their shitty positions. I'm in a shitty position too. But some of them, and even me, I'm probably guilty of this as well, yeah? Some of them are like, oh, you can't be like that. If you're truly poor and broke and ill and depressed and all this shit, you can't be talking like that. You should be a fucking bum or a crook by now. That's the fucking mentality we're stuck in.